Avocados. They're found in abundance across Uganda. But until relatively recently, the value of this crop was unknown to many across the country.
You literally have a green gold, in your backyard.
The global avocado market was valued at just over $9 billion in 2020, according to Research and Markets. Experts say the growth has only continued, and now Uganda wants in.
So avocado moving into the future is going to be a key commodity for us, strategic commodity. We realized that avocado was picking momentum on the international market. We saw statistics for countries like Peru, Mexico, our neighbors in Kenya. The demand was growing, but production wasn't.
According to the International Trade Center, Uganda's young industry exported $5.1 million worth of avocados in 2023. In comparison, neighboring Kenya exported avocados worth $140 million.
They started the industry 15 years ago, and they have set their position in the international market very strongly. But now Uganda is also picking up, and thanks to the National Agriculture Advisory Services, NADS, which is under Ministry of Agriculture, and the Executive Director, Mr. Mugasi, he's been able to encourage a lot of companies and farmers to plant more avocados, and they're providing the necessary support. So what this does is it improves the production of avocados within the country. And when the quality and the volume and everything is there, it also encourages us industries to process the fruits and export the final products as well.
The Balaji Group is one of the main exporters when it comes to avocados in Uganda. They work with around 1,300 farmers across the country.
We're completely vertically integrated, right? So we grow our own avocados, which we process for oil. And on top of that, we also distribute our seedlings to nearby farmers, and we have farmer associations we work with and whatnot. It's kind of like an outgrower program.
Avocados produced across Uganda are largely sorted into two groups: fresh avocados for export and fruit for finished products.
But we need to get the expertise right on which product is fit for which consumer, and we can do that as well, because avocado oil is used a lot in cosmetics. It's used in nutraceuticals as well. I strongly believe that Africa can and should be the place where value is added, okay, where products are refined, and where the full value of our products should be realized.
Their finished avocado oils, sold under the name Afripalta, are primarily sold to Spain and Italy.
When we send our finished products to European markets, it's not just a one-way transaction of tangible goods, right? It also works the other way. And in return, they give us intangible goods, such as knowledge, expertise, and technology. And this actually helps us to improve the quality of our product, to make it more fit to their cultures, to their tastes, and so the market in Europe accepts our products as well.
Chris Grow Limited, another leading player, originally began by exporting avocados, but when the pandemic shut down flights, COVID became a catalyst for creation.
I would market on WhatsApp. So when I noticed that people were responding positively towards these products we had innovated, I was like, this can be a big deal. Saving our farmers the losses, but then also creating a second source of income for our business.
While Kiberu says demand for the crop is there, the country still has a lot to do to catch up.
Yeah, so today's order, these are 4 metric tons of avocados. They are destined for Egypt, Cairo, and that is one of our big markets. Their demand is close to 10 tons of avocados, but we can't meet that because of the supply challenges and the logistical challenges.
Some of the biggest challenges include access to affordable capital and getting in the air, literally. While neighbouring countries like Kenya can ship via sea, where freight rates are lower, Uganda is landlocked and exports are largely dependent on pricier international air freight rates.
We held discussions with the Maersk Lines to be able to provide a solution for affordable cost charges, export charges. Now with Uganda Airlines also expanding its routes across different destinations, talk of India, talk of China, and now London. So we expect that Uganda Airlines will provide some space also for exporting our avocados, especially the fresh avocados, and that should help to bring down the cost of export.
From building infrastructure to harness water, to supplying solar-powered water pumps and supplying subsidized seedlings and training for farmers, Mugasi says the government's efforts to boost the industry are multi-pronged and span the value chain.
In the next 10 years, we want to see Uganda as the lead exporter of avocado in Africa. Uganda is among the few countries that can have 2 crops of avocado per year, harvesting twice a year. If you go to Kenya, they harvest once a year. And even countries like Peru and Mexico, because of the weather, they harvest once a year. But Uganda here, if you manage the crop well, you can harvest twice. So therefore, when Peru is not in the market, Uganda can be there.
And reaching a growing number of shelves across the world is exactly what those in the industry are pushing to do.
In the next 5 years, I see the avocado industry taking over some of the existing top cash crops, and I believe in the long run it will be a major export for our country.